Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Monday. It is the Broke Ass Redneck back at it again. So, what is new in the world of the Broke Ass Redneck? I am tired. I am very tired. Damn it, Alvy, if I ain't tired. My wife and I spent the weekend working here at the house. Now, under normal circumstances, that'd be great, grand, and wonderful. Normal thing for us to do. We could have done it with no issue. But this weekend was a little bit different. I got on a ladder. All I did is get up on a ladder, take out some bolts out of a two-car carport because we were removing the tin so that we could move it. And just standing on the ladder, I got winded. Chest started hurting. I'm still wearing my heart monitor. I made sure to incorporate all the information into my little data log. I actually need to contact my doctor's office and find out what's going on with the authorizations for the stress test and the endoscopy, because I still have to get those done. So, other than that, everything is pretty much normal. We got a two-car carport. My wife got a stellar deal on it. Had to buy it. She had to have it. And it is in our backyard, waiting to be placed in the location where it is going to stay and never move again, because I don't like having to do things 10 times, but as it is, I'm having to do it for a second time after getting it here, because she thought, well, the place where she wants it, and got it there, and it didn't work out like she wanted it to. So plus it would have given my room a little more darkness, because where she had it at, the roof would have been right over my window. So yeah, it would have been awesome. I'd have been in the dark. Redneck in the dark, in the dark. I mean, yeah, it would have been kind of nice. I wouldn't have had the sun beaming in on me as bad. It still would come, ooh, shit, through the window, but it wouldn't have been as bad. So, with that, tis what it is, what it is. And here I sit, getting ready for work as usual, because, why not? It is only the correct thing for your broke-ass redneck friend to do. Get ready for work. And why am I getting ready for work? Because I've got to make money. I've got to pay payments. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. So, as we're sitting here, getting ready for another day at the cave, I am booting up the computer. I've taken my medicine, done my stress for the week, which ain't never no fun, but it is what it is. I'm just going to relax and get ready for the day ahead, because, it is what it is. So, with that being said, yes, I am back. I am in good spirits, even though I feel like stir-fried crap. I've got the moose at my feet as usual. So, life is good. I'm looking like a bushman. What else happened in the world? I did go to the hardware store and get some stuff, because, I'm working on the shed. I needed a few things. So I went and picked that stuff up. I got a bad stepper motor in my '03 Tahoe. It's showing its temp gauge is pegged out. I was freaking out at first because I was like, oh God, it's overheating. Well, lucky for me, I own scan tools. So what does your broke-ass redneck friend do? He pulls out a handy-dandy scan tool and checks it. And lo and behold, I do not have an overheating issue. I have a bad stepper motor. Because I got to looking at it and I was like, okay, I'm going to check this because it, you know, I checked the antifreeze. It had antifreeze, no leaks, nothing like that. It's full, new thermostat, new temp sending unit. I was like, okay, it's something else. And I got to thinking about it. The more I pondered on it, I was like, wait, this thing's all electronically controlled. So it's going to send a signal to the computer, and then the computer sends a signal to the temperature gauge. Well, if the car was overheating, not only would it would go into limp mode, it'd go into reduced power if it was overheating, because it would not want to risk damaging the engine. It would say reduced engine, low coolant, or engine too hot, check gauges, all this stuff. No, it didn't say any of that. It just ran along just fine. So I was like, okay, I'll throw the code scanner on it. Well, my code scanner luckily has the equipment to do live data, so I was able to check the temp and see what I was running. Well, showed I was running 260 on the gauge. On the scan tool, it showed I was running a cool 194 degrees. I was like, oh, well, that tells me bad stepper motor. So I contacted the guy that rebuilt my dash, and he's like, yeah, send it back, I'll throw a new stepper motor in, we'll get you fixed up. Because it's one of those things that's like, well, crap, it is what it is. So there's that. Yay me, more work for your broke ass redneck friend, because it is what it is what it is. So as I sit here and get ready for work, thinking about everything that went on, I think about the jokes I made this weekend and people getting to laugh. I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, you know, I told them at hardware store I had them rolling. I was like, yeah, this happened, that happened, and they're over there laughing. And I'm like, dang, we needed a good laugh. What I was like, I can't even do it. You're just killing me here. Because I'm telling stories about, you know, Dad's got to have surgery, my stepmom passed, and then my nephew, and the irony of my nephew and everything, and they're like, oh dang. They're just chuckling about it. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to do things. And I'd picked up I had a sledgehammer. I'm like, how's your dad? Well, if he doesn't quit making me mad, I'm gonna whack him with it. I was just kidding, of course, but still, they laugh and they're like, why? He's driving me crazy. And I said, he's feeling real bad right now, which he was the other day. But, you know, it is what it is. All in good joke and fun. So, as I sat here thinking about things and, you know, what the next moves are, I've got all kinds of stuff going on. I've got to have a stress test. I got to have a nuclear stress test, or just a stress test in general, which is going to be interesting. Plus, to chart top things, the hospital system, the local hospital system, and my insurance are not G-high right now, so I may have to go to Africa to get medical treatment for all I know. I don't know yet. I'll just have to figure it out as I go along. But anyway, you know, it is another glorious day in the neighborhood. As I sit here thinking about things, I was thinking about all this stuff, and I was like, man, darn. Because I'm trying to, you know, do my own little thing and everything else. So there's always that. But with that being said, this is number one. I won't be able to do but one more today because I was running late. I had to take Tukey to school because, you know, we had her last night, which is always a blessing. Y'all have a good Monday. Peace and fish grease.